And it's back again.
Yes. Hashtag me bahaba waba.
And it's back again.
Okay, cat is loud. That's good.
And shut up.
Hashtag me bahaba waba.
Heavy's loud. Excuse me, that's good. Stream is good. I've been sitting in dirt for like 8 years.
That's okay, we all know you're a bricklayer by trade.
I would ask you what that means, but
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
you know what? What does it mean? To hell with... Is that a skelly? What the hell? No.
No.
Don't hit me. I'm sorry.
It's just a bricklayer. I mean, come on. They make bricks. They lay bricks. Masonry work.
Oh, a
Dirty
brick.
work.
I thought you were calling me like an onion, like I had a lay. Never mind. Okay.
I thought it was worse.
God, why do you guys think so horribly of me? God damn.
I have reasons too.
I'm fucking offended by this.
Are you truly?
Yeah. I
Oh,
might
man.
dare say I'm a little bit on the triggered side.
Oh man. Welcome to SomeSaltyGamers Podcast, everybody. One of our really weird conversations. And me smacking my mic. Today I'll be playing Minecraft. My name is Crimson Waters. And today with me, per the norm, is Heavy Sins 1911 and Monoshiro 24.
Yo.
Today we have a couple topics on hand that I had pulled up, but I opened YouTube to make sure that I wasn't recording in VR, so forgive me. Topics. They will be about the vaccine for COVID. Of course, our thoughts on it. What do we think about it? Who should get it first? Do you think it's ready to be produced to the public? You know, stuff like that. A little bit of talk about the Division 2. Some finally getting back onto some gaming news. The launch of Cyberpunk 2077. People's thoughts and opinions on that. How PS4 players feel about the game. And what the game is like on PS5. Did CD Projekt Red release it in, you know, the best state it could possibly be released in. And I think that's pretty much all of the topics. Unless there's something else you guys want to add along the way, but you know how these conversations go.
Yeah, they tend to spiral out of control real fast.
I'm only hoping for a rant this time.
Of course you were.
I know.
That being said, what topic do you guys want to talk about first?
You should definitely start with Division, because that's going to take a while.
It's not going to take that long, honestly.
It really won't. Honestly, I think that the COVID vaccine one is going to be the one that's going to be a pain in the...
Pain in the patookie.
Yeah. Gotta keep it PG here, folks.
A pain in the ass.
Yup.
Or as my friend Dominio would say, pain in the douche hole.
I'm stealing that.
Go ahead, man.
I've never heard that
Stealing
before.
that. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Pain in the douche foot.
So, Division 2, massive entertainment. We've already, I think, established that we're a big fans of the Division game. At least me and Heavy are. And we've established that Massive should be off the project, and we absolutely hate what they've done with the game. So title
Driest
updates.
Understatement ever.
Title update 12. Has it dropped officially? It has, right?
Yes.
Title update. And
It is
dropped.
a clusterfuck.
It's something. It's something, well, certainly.
Is that the nicest way you can say that? It's something?
It's definitely something. It was an update. Or a downgrade, whatever you want to call it.
A little bit of both. In typical Division fashion, they take one step forward, 3 steps back.
I don't think they know what to do.
I think they know what to do, they just don't care enough to do it. Because I think they're too busy wanting to focus on Avatar.
It's Avatar. I guess you don't really need to, play Avatar.
I mean, I don't really know how many people are excited for the Avatar game.
Fair. I'm not very excited because it's the Blue Monkey people, right?
Yeah.
The Blue Monkey people?
That's what they are. I don't remember the name of I've seen the movie maybe twice, and I don't care for it. So
Yeah,
the Blue Monkey people, it is,
It's gonna be about that. I don't know if it's gonna be a third-person open world. I don't know if it's gonna be an RTS. I don't know, FPS, anything like that.
I think it's an
Right.
opening since they're making a second movie for the Blue Monkey people, as Krim put it.
Well,
Do
I
you
mean, it is
remember what the
supposed to
fuck
be
they're
a
called?
tie-in.
Do you remember what they're called?
Absolutely not.
No, I didn't fucking think so. So shut up.
So
All right.
I didn't
that tells you just how important that is. Because none of us care.
Sit there
I
and
watched that
fucking
movie.
get on me about that shit.
I wasn't getting on here. I just thought it was funny. I only watched that movie once, and when it came out.
Now you're defending yourself. Look at this.
I actually never watched it.
Oh, you see,
That's-
there's someone that didn't even watch it.
They made a second movie, didn't they?
They're
Not
working
yet.
on it.
They're working on it.
Oh my god.
They're trying to beat
Blue Monkey People 2, Electric Boogaloo.
They're trying to beat Avengers Endgames. That's what the game beat them in the box office. So they want part 2.
To be fair, it's the Avengers.
Yeah. But anyway, off topic.
Yeah,
As always.
definitely off topic.
Blue Monkey People game apparently more important than established franchise. Because they have pulled all of the major teams off of Division.
They put
work
all
on
of the major
Avatar.
teams off of a lot of games that they were developing, not just Avatar. It's really making
No.
me wonder what they're trying to achieve with this.
I don't know. I mean, the question should be more along the lines of how much do they actually care about their games? And I mean, you can look at that in general, considering
He said, "How much should
the
they care
only
about their
game
games?"
Massive was known for before the Division was World in Conflict, which was a real-time strategy game.
Well, it actually wasn't that bad. It's really good.
That's what I'm saying. And originally, from developer notes, Division was actually supposed to be a RTS.
Yes, we have talked about this fact. Have we talked about it on the podcast though?
I don't think we have. I think we've only talked
No.
about it in our many rants
Of the Division.
about the Division. Yeah. So
That's fair. They turned an RTS into a third-person looter shooter. I don't know how the fuck they managed that. That should have been the first warning about the series, to be quite honest.
it really should have been. But going off track records and the history of the Division, Optimization Station came out, and that's kind of the death call of the game. And then they couldn't even get that fucking shit right.
I really wish they could have. Optimization Station had so much to add. How do you get that wrong, man?
I mean, it had a good system in the first one. You had to go farm out a couple mats and the SHD tech, which you got from the Dark Zone originally, and then they just started showering you with it toward the end of the game. Now, in Div 2, you gotta grind out so much bullshit.
I I'm gonna be real with every. Like, I deleted the Division 2. I got so fat. I've deleted it and I haven't looked back.
I'm the only one that's still that big of a glutton for punishment.
It's not even about the punishment. I just had nothing to do.
I mean, I understand that. I'm just saying, like, I'm still the glutton for punishment because my dumbass just finished the manhunt.
Like even that, like I was all for doing the manhunts, and I lost interest.
Well, it's the same thing all the time. It's always the same missions, the same control points, the same goddamn do the bounties. The formula doesn't change. The only thing that changes is the fact that they give you a remade version of the final mission when you go after the main target. If they would have given us more shit to do, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal.
I wish it made more impact on the story. We do the manhunts, and I feel like I really don't learn that much more about where they were going with the story. I think whoever were doing screenplay or doing the story, the writer, director, whoever, I think they were fired and they just didn't know what the fuck to do. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
I was,
Go ahead, Kat.
I'm sorry, but I was about to ask you one of you, like, do these mini hunts, do they even connect to the main story? Or do they affect the main story?
They don't affect anything.
In a way, yes, and in a way, no. Now, nobody's going to care about spoilers here.
No, I don't care.
Nobody's going to give a good goddamn because Massive is that fucking retarded. But, basically, throughout Division 2, you end up trying to save Washington, D.C. after this fucking virus decimates 95% of humanity. And as a Division agent, you go through, you fuck a lot of people up, you do all that fun shit. And then...
As a New Yorker.
Well, originally it was a New Yorker. But then, this paramilitary group shows up, invades Washington, D.C., makes you redo all the goddamn missions again. And then that was it for like a year. Then they dropped the expansion where you went back to New York. You got some of the worst voice acting ever.
I know, I think he gets that from, because they tried so hard to sound like New Yorkers, and it just didn't work.
You fuck!
Like, for every F word, for every fuck that we tout, we have to put a W and an A somewhere. We just add syllables for no apparent reason.
Did it sound more like a New Yorker or somebody from Jersey? Because from what I just that sounded like Jersey.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was bad. But yeah, you get this storyline. You find out that one of the characters from the first game is a rogue agent. She betrays you. Yada yada yada. Then the manhunts kick in. And the first couple didn't make any goddamn sense.
Manhunt, you say? What are those?
They made, like the first one made no goddamn sense. It was a random rogue cell that just was all over the fucking place. The second one made a little bit of sense because it tied into the first game, because the main target was a character that you supposedly killed and was brought back to life, because fuck logic.
Hey bro, we don't need that. It's Division. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth, sir.
The third manhunt is the leader of this paramilitary unit. He's dead. So why is this paramilitary unit still the fuck around? Lore-wise, they've been decimated. Fuck off. Give us number 3 already.
We have no reason. Just accept it.
Exactly. And now we're hunting down the agent who betrayed us.
We're hunting Fei Lao now?
Yeah, we're hunting Fei Lao.
And they reduced Fei Lao's betrayal to a fucking manhunt.
They reduced that to a fucking manhunt, bro.
I was so glad I deleted this game. I'm sorry. I'm finding that out now, and I'm highly upset.
No regrets then?
None whatsoever. I didn't have any regrets in the first place.
You really want to talk about having zero regrets? Want to take a guess at what happens at the end of this manhunt? Because it's already been fucking leaked.
You forgive Fei Lao, and you have Asian division babies.
Nope. It's 1,000,000 times dumber.
It can get more dumber than that?
Oh yeah, Fei Lao kills the fucking president and frames the division. And gets away.
Some really good watermelon.
Make sense.
Like I said,
I don't even play this game, and I'm highly confused.
We played this game religiously, and we're still highly confused.
How does this work? President Ellis betrayed the country working for the Black Tusk, yes. Right? Yes. Fei Lao betrays the country and the division and exposes the rogue network.
Yes.
Fei Lao kills president that betrays country, blames the division. Country upset? Doesn't blame Fei Lao, who is a known rogue agent?
I have no idea how that's going to work, but that's the gist that was leaked and confirmed on State of the Game. So yeah.
This is why I'm playing Minecraft today.
And like I said, what happened in Division 1? They brought out the optimization station, and not too long after that, the game was dead.
The game got better, and then it died.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we were sitting there, we enjoyed it, we were grinding out, we got our gear sets, we got the roles we wanted. If we couldn't get them the way we wanted it, we had the optimization station, which gave us a reason to go into the fucking dark zone. Now...
You know, they brought in incursions and all of that good stuff as well.
Yeah, they brought in all that fun shit, and then in the second one, Massive was just like, yeah, all that fun shit we had in the first game, let's take it all out. And add a fucking retarded storyline that nobody really asked for. And add in the possibility that there's going to be... The entire division has gone rogue because of the frame job.
I feel like, oh, surprise. Surprise, Keener is still alive, like he was in the first game.
Yo, I swear to God, if they turn around and they're like, oh, by the way, you didn't really kill Keener, it's going to be one of those, like, yeah,
be one of those Caleb City moments. Yeah, I was in my house, chilling.
Is that when you officially give up?
No, I'm still going to play it just because I am a glutton for punishment, and I do have... hope for the game, and the only way I can have that hope is because I want another fucking developer to fucking get on it and kick Massive to the curb, because those fuck mooks don't know what the hell they're doing.
Mooks, what a word.
Comes in handy sometimes.
So confused by this storyline.
That's all I'm saying. It's.
Almost happy that I don't play this.
You should be happy.
It's such a shitty storyline, and they could have done so much better. It's got such potential.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't anymore. They've run it into the ground.
So, Kern, you officially given up? Giving up the hope?
I don't give a shit about, like, this game. Like, you understand. I love this. I love the gameplay. I love what it could have been, and then it wasn't that. So, whatever. Like, I give up.
It didn't live up to everything.
Expectations?
Not even expectations.
Damn.
Yeah, it is scary how on par me and Heavy can be about certain topics.
Oh no, not that. I was like, it didn't even meet expectations for you guys to say that.
Because it wasn't about the expectation. As a gamer, you just want a good game. That's always going to be the number one expectation.
Yes.
And it wasn't met, obviously.
Well,
no, the game is fantastic.
Here's the kicker, okay? When the game launched, it was in such a great fucking state. It really was. There was enough difficulty to where it was challenging, but you still had that fucking player power fantasy. You know, you had to grind, but everything was still fresh and you felt like you were actually doing something. Instead of just repeating mission after mission after mission. And then they started doing the fucking updates, and it just went to shit.
So it's more of the updates that ruined the game.
Yes. I will 100% say the updates are what ruined it.
It was the crew that ruined it, man.
Well, people started finding all the fucking metas and all the glitches and all that shit.
That's normal for a game. They did that in the first one.
Yeah, but Massive didn't like the way they were running metas. I mean, think about that. They didn't like the fact that people were running fucking supremely high damage glass cannon builds basically in the fucking Dark Zone, so they swapped it up. We've never had a skill meta in the Dark Zone. It's all, you know, the last one we had with the regular skill meta was a fucking...
That's my background. That's it's an old-fashioned radiator that sounds like that. What's going on, Naruko Sildragniel? How are you doing? No, it's not the system downloading. If someone's system sounded like an old-fashioned radiator, we toss that shit out the window. Sorry, I'm reading the comments.
Oh no, you good. You good, bro.
Oh, somebody's watching us live for once?
I don't think it's the first
time.
Once,
it's not the first time.
No, it's the second time. Wait, isn't this the second time?
No. It's like the fourth or fifth time.
Hey, we're growing. Soon we will reach fatty big boy pants.
I'm sorry, you were saying, Hev, I really didn't mean to cut you off. I wasn't paying attention to please call you Lily. Okay. I was not paying attention to I wasn't paying attention to chat.
It's all good, but it was just the all the updates. We never had a skill meta. Dark Zone. You know, back in Div 1, you could see how the metas kind of rotated. First it was your Vector meta, then it went to the Tanktician, then it went Striker. Then they kind of started trying to balance everything out, and people started doing high-end hybrid builds.
Yo, I miss my hybrid build so much. I felt so unstoppable. Even you were like, damn, alright, I need one of those. Need one of them now. So rare. You always try to do the different build. You like being different.
Yeah, you do, you know. But we never had that in Division 2. Everything that they have done with Division 2 has been for what seems like very specific builds. Play the game the way the developers wanted you to play it rather than how you want to play it.
I feel like the developers did what they did for very spiteful reasons. Plain and simple.
Oh, probably. I mean, you notice it got worse after the fucking ban wave.
Oh yeah. People were like, this is dumb, you're being unfair. People boycotted the game, gave it heaps of negative reviews just because of it, which I honestly don't think is fair. You shouldn't go and say a game is bad just because you got banned, but you can say the developers are bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't review bomb it just because the developers fucked up. Like you said, put it directly on the devs. They knew that the glitches were there. They knew that it was getting exploited.
Man, the Division. Oh, we could talk hours about this.
We really could.
We really can. It's so bad. Don't get us started. Apparently, I don't know how to open the door in Minecraft.
I don't feel bad. I don't either.
You don't play the game. That's expected.
I
Look at this, Lily. I've got a nice little cube that leads straight into a tunnel. Men are so simple.
We really are. We really are. He's over here talking about a cube. I'm like, I have a chunk.
I could be taken a number of ways, sir. What do you mean, oh dear?
Never mind. You know what, Krim?
Second time tonight.
You know what, Krim?
Woo, got him. It's kind of nice.
We ain't going that route.
No, please, let's go that route.
Sir,
if it goes towards a rant, I'll be so happy.
Sir, you know goddamn well I have a tuna can, not a chunk.
Oh man, you're absolutely right. Can't forget about the tuna dungeon. I apologize. my sin, sir. I'm sorry. You've got it, Mr. Sins. You win. I'm gonna get lost. Oh, there's a wandering trader. I need your leads. I don't know where your trader's at.
But anyway, yeah, that was our Division rant for the day.
Man, fuck Massive. I'm sick of this shit.
Like I said, if anybody wants to take over the Division and like buy it out from Ubisoft, or just petition Ubisoft to get Massive the fuck off of Division.
I will say this: I've often opted for CD Projekt Red to take over, but I don't want them to take over the Division.
That would be a very interesting combination.
Well, it's only because of their policy to actually, produce a decent game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would definitely be interesting because CDPR would definitely be putting a lot of their own influences into it, which would be really fucking awesome.
Right.
And not to mention, there could be a bunch of fucking cameos.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see V from Cyberpunk just pop out in the Division. You're like, what's up, bitch?
Just out of nowhere. Dude, I'd fucking fangirl if they put Siri in it as a cameo.
Oh, yes. God, I could imagine Geralt just fucking popping up and using Igni on somebody.
Oh, dude. That'd be his turret name?
Yes, that'd be great.
But now we're getting into our dreams and hopes here, and we know how easily they get shattered when it comes to games beginning with The Division.
No, Lily, I did not bother digging into the fucking wall. Why would I? Oh wait, yes I did. That's where my tunnel is at. So fuck you and stop judging me.
Oh, you are judged.
I'm being judged. You and Heavy are judging me.
Yes.
Cat always judges me. Ever since King Hobo, nothing's been the same.
No, it hasn't. That came up on my timeline, to be honest. A whole 4 years ago, I took the side of a hobo because someone decided to douse them in their cologne, just because they could.
Hey yo, bro stink, and I ain't want a stinky train ride. I don't know what to tell you. If I gotta be on a train for 2.5 hours with someone who smells like the back end of a horse's ass, I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like I need to go like make some popcorn for this.
Because you want to know the story.
I really do.
The amount of hobo stories I can give you from him. He started telling me these in high school. I remember every single one.
Like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to know the story, but I kind of want to go into a fucking vaccination rant.
I'll tell you more when the cast is over.
All right, that sounds good.
Because some of it's not YouTube friendly.
All of it's not YouTube friendly. Fuck you, mean.
I can give a PG version,
Yeah,
but it won't be as funny.
Kat, in case you haven't noticed, not a whole lot of what we say is technically YouTube friendly.
Sure enough. Okay, so are we into the topic of vaccination?
Nice. I'm glad you went and changed your profile. Now I don't have to see Narukoso Dragneel. It's a pretty long name. No, yes, it would definitely be 100% not YouTube friendly. I have a lot of stories about hobos doing all types of things in public restrooms and park bathrooms.
And especially to him, the funniest ones was to me when they chase him or want to have sex with him.
Hey man, why we ain't gotta go?
Is that why they're chasing you?
No, that happened. They only chased me for that maybe like once or twice. But we ain't gotta go there, man. All right.
I'll tell you so much more afterwards.
What's that? COVID? You said? Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the vid-19 and its vaccinations.
Nice save.
Congratulations, we are now YouTube banned because we said COVID.
YouTube should have banned me a long time ago. They definitely should have banned me a long time ago. That's the case.
So who wants to go first?
Your topic, you start.
Okay. Well, just from my opinion.
Hold on. Let's be a school teacher about it. Kids, what's COVID-19?
The devil. COVID is the devil.
Okay, Bobby Boucher's mama. I don't remember her name.
Mama.
Her name literally was just Mama in the movie, wasn't it?
I think so.
Bruh, that's crazy. I should really
COVID
be using
is the devil.
I'm not reading the question because every time I read, you guys said I sound soulless.
I'm sorry,
no,
what?
we said robotic.
Oh, forgive me, robotic.
Yes, robotic, 100%.
Either way.
I hope that's iron. Hold on. Place the damn thing.
So, I'm pretty sure we've all heard about the new vaccine that's out. What I think about it is that hopefully if it's done correctly, it can help save the lives of a whole bunch of people who, who really, really need this. Because the way things are going in these hospitals and these COVID spikes are happening all over again. It's getting a little crazy.
My coordinates are 2016. You're spelling out some random stuff. Be a part of the conversation, chat.
This might get interesting.
My coordinates are 2018 right now. Let me just move a couple blocks this way. They'll be 2020.
Don't do it. That's a bad coordinate.
2019. 2020, we've officially found nothing. Okay.
It sounds pretty accurate.
It's very accurate.
I mean, they have confirmed aliens exist, so...
That's nothing new. We already knew that.
But nobody wants to fucking talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about the declassified videos.
Why would they?
Maybe in another episode.
Alright, so...
Back to off topic.
Mention the vid and then we
again.
get off topic immediately. This is what happens when you talk to chat. I'm telling you. We're gonna be talking about fucking Pokemon and someone's gonna bring up Trump's toupee. We're gonna go on a rant about that.
I mean, it is a pretty rough toupee.
It's pretty bad.
It is. Well, do I believe the vaccination will work? I'm kind of iffy on that because at the same time, I would believe you still have to follow some type of the guidelines that's already set, and people are already not doing that. Like I've said since this started, I always think personal responsibility is, for everyone. You should, as an adult, you should know what to do when given something, but not everybody wants to follow those same guidelines, so it affects others. So
Well, that's just it. They're guidelines. They're not meant to be, enforced.
Exactly. You can't nobody can enforce them on you. Well, they're trying, but overall,
And they're gonna
people
fail because fuck tyranny.
They're already failing. But my thing is, hey, you can't make people do things. That's what I've learned. You can't make people do things. So
Yes, I can. I can make you stutter.
Look, whatever you guys do in your personal time, I don't care about.
Hey, sir, I am married. Thank you. That is my sister. Thank you. How dare you?
Hey, there's other ways to make your sister stutter, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be perverted like you think it is.
I didn't say it was perverted.
You could have thrown like a fucking rattlesnake at her or something.
I was just stating that I can make Kat stutter. It's real easy to make her trip up on her words. That is all. For all of the internet goers out there that will most certainly take that in the wrong direction.
God bless the internet. May you never be regulated heavily by government.
Okay, I'm gonna end this. My last thought on this topic, I think that
I told you we could make her stutter. See, Heavy? It worked. It worked.
You guys are the worst.
No, we just work really well together, that's all.
You know what? School teachers, first. You guys.
That's it. We lost her. That's it, boys.
First responders.
Can't finish her statement
Doctors,
now.
police, fire department, people who work at school. That all of them, they should get.
I mean, I said,
definitely
God bless the
elderly
internet.
people. Internet. No, you know what? Someone else give their opinion. I can't with you guys.
We succeeded. Oh Lord.
Oh, that was amazing.
You guys are the worst.
Are we specifically the worst?
And there's the stutter.
No, there's the silence.
Well, the silence came.
Fuck you, Heavy.
It was.
If I fall down here, I'm pretty sure
Cat's
I
probably
might die.
cursing my name.
I'm cursing both of your
He's
names.
be like, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest your crotch. May your arms
Wow.
be too short to scratch.
Specifically the crotch. Specifically the crotch. Alright, that's it for me.
Okay. Anyway, the vaccine. It works. I mean, I know they're already distributing it in other countries, but I know America is being retarded and the FDA is holding off on anything with it.
Well, there's no, like, concrete proof that it works 100%. It is just a vaccine. It's not a cure.
Exactly.
Let's just set that record straight for anybody who's actually listening. Imagine a vaccine is just an immune system boosting vitamin gummy. I could imagine that. But it's not. It's a shot. Yeah, just to set that record straight, I know a lot of people out there do think that a vaccine is indeed a cure. It is not. It is a preventative measure. It is not meant to cure anything. It is simply just to reduce the risk of you catching any specific diseases that you get vaccinated for.
Listen to this man, because he is intelligent when it comes to these things. I, however, am not. So this is why I am staying silent.
And I'm not a doctor or anything. I just, I like to study up on this stuff in the spare time. If there's ever a need for information, medically, someone's here for it, That's just, so I love this little sad group of people that, we have this podcast with. Myself included, because all I do is study in my spare time. But it's just a preventative measure. It's not meant to cure anything. It's not some miracle that you take it and suddenly you're immune to COVID for the rest of your life. That's not how it works. You can still catch COVID-19. So don't go out there and fucking party till like 6 in the morning and fucking wagon with your friends or whatnot.
Hey, don't tell me what to do.
Shut up, sir.
If I want to go out and party with my friends in the middle of the night after getting my COVID vaccine, I goddamn well will.
And you just may catch it, but that's the risk that you take doing this,
Exactly.
So if they do distribute it, just keep in mind, out there watching this, still be safe. In all seriousness, still be safe. It is a deadly disease. It hasn't killed more than the flu or anything just yet. It has the potential to. It's rapid spreading. And it quickly evolves and gets used to the medicines that we use to treat it. So please be careful. That being said, go ahead, Heavy.
So using that logic, fuck vaccines.
With that being said, I have a question for you both. People already don't take vaccines as it is, or think there's something wrong with them. People can barely get the flu shot, don't want to take the flu shot. So do you think it's more difficult for them to take this vaccine?
Well, you gotta understand how the anti-vax crowd works, and that is through fucking sheer stupidity. And, they listen to people like Alex Jones, who is a national treasure, by the way. And they think that vaccines are going to be mind control, cause autism, and all this other dumb shit, which we know they don't.
We don't, and there's no actual evidence to support that in that particular opinion. 90% of the American population gets vaccinated at birth. So
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That the anti-vax crew works on fucking stupidity. So the fact that they want to sit there and they think that this vaccine is going to do even more so, and considering they've even upped their game now
Indeed.
It's going to be because of the COVID vaccine and the pandemic and the lockdowns and all that they're going to microchip everybody.
Well, I can already say it's kind of gotten worse, because some doctors who are
what's a good grill? How you doing?
recommending the vaccine and everything. One people already protested in front of a scientist's house, a doctor's house too. That was horrible. Like, you're protesting something that can possibly help you in the long run, but you're so quick to actually judge it and not learn any new information on it. You just quick to remain ignorant.
Oh, they've done their research. It's on Facebook. It's just like the flat earthers.
Oh, God. Oh,
Don't bring up the flat earth, bruh. Bro, do not bring them up, bruh. Please. All the anger in me, don't fucking, dude.
Please.
I'm just throwing that out. I'm just saying, like, they get their information from fucking Facebook memes and all that dumb shit.
Fucking flat earthers, man.
So, once this vaccine goes through all its testing, then I say go for it. And the ones that need to get it first, like you said, Kat, anybody who's on the fucking front lines. all the medical professionals, the first responders of contracting this should probably get it first.
Have a good time, have a good time, Lily. Enjoy Hunter x Hunter. It's a pretty good anime.
Guess we bored him with the vaccine talk.
Indeed.
Who wants to hear about vaccines?
We don't want to hear about this.
It's an
We're
important
watching
conversation.
Gamers.
It's an important conversation to have. That's all I'm saying.
And yeah, no, it is. You know, I wish more people would actually sit there and have intelligent conversations about it rather than just the whole fucking, you know, I'm not gonna take the vaccine because America or some dumb shit.
America. Fuck yeah.
And the sad thing is, I'm one of the most America motherfuckers you're ever gonna meet.
To be debatable, but you know, I won't deny your patriotism.
It's you know, it just comes down to like the fact that
Oh, hi. No, sorry. No, you'll get blocked off immediately. That is a spawner. That creeper looks goofy as fuck.
I'm sorry, damn, I can't help how I look. You gotta be making me feel all self-conscious and shit.
That's cool. That's what I do best.
Fair enough. But, I don't know. Like, get the vaccine. Let's get, what did they say? Like 96% of the people need to get it for some kind of like that herd immunity bullshit idea? Or whatever they call it?
Herd immunity?
Something like that. I've heard that term thrown around.
First time I've heard that term. I've heard of like the hive mind brain cell, where if one person believes it and sells it, it can be highly infectious and cause another person to believe it and sell it, and then it, you know, just becomes a spiral downward from there.
Yes, the theory of multi-level marketing, I understand.
A hive mind mentality. If I say Sarah's butt is big, and you don't know what a big butt looks like, well then, I guess Sarah's butt is big.
I mean, my guy, if you don't know what a big butt looks like, you're doing life wrong.
Word. I actually feel bad for you because you never actually seen a big butt.
Exactly.
And now Kat shows her true colors. She plays innocent, everybody.
I never claimed to be.
I never said you claim to be. I said you play to be.
I didn't think I did that either.
We talk about topics and you go, okay guys, this is too much for me. I gotta leave.
No, I don't.
But hey, you bring up Sarah's big butt and all of a sudden she's
all for it.
Yeah.
Don't even know who the fuck Sarah it is, but she wants that ass. Hive mind mentality. Proven right there.
I mean, I just want to see if Sarah's ass is as big as you think it is. For science.
For science. Excelsior. Let me stop.
Don't use Excelsior.
But I don't know. I've heard that term herd immunity thrown around, and you know it tends to be more along the lines of around if a certain percentage of the population gets the vaccine, then the few who don't get the vaccine, whether they're, you know, immunocompromised and they just can't get them because of, you know, that, because you know, a good chunk of the population has
so dumb.
the vaccine and has developed somewhat of a not necessarily immunity, but a resistance to whatever it is. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. It sounds stupid to me.
Alright, fine. Fuck you too.
And maybe it's the way like it's being explained, because it's not.
Maybe it is.
Maybe because it's not in exact terms.
Well, I have to explain it like an idiot because that's the way it was explained to me.
It's like I kind of get the idea of what you're saying, but the concept makes no sense. You said herd immunity? Let's look that up right quick. Let's see. Herd immunity in COVID-19, coronavirus, what you need to know. Herd immunity in COVID-19. Understand what's known about it.
Why does
okay, explain what it is. It's not. Curious as to whether herd immunity. What the fuck does it mean, though? How is it achieved? Things up sometimes.
You're getting so frustrated.
Herd immunity is a form of indirect protection from infectious disease that occurs when a sufficient percentage of a population has become immune to an infection, whether through vaccination or previous infections, thereby reducing the likelihood of infection for individuals who lack immunity.
And then it says, for example, if 80% of a population is immune to a virus, 4 out of every 5 people who encounter someone with the disease won't get sick and won't spread the disease any further. Alright, I kind of get the concept. Basically it's like, you know, if you're not capable of getting it, odds are someone else aren't capable of getting it. That's basically what it is in a nutshell. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sort of like how ant herds built up an immunity to things, or how roaches do. You know, 90% of the population is born and has been vaccinated.
Yes. Yes.
It'll eventually build up that natural immunity and become resistant to it. I get that concept.
Yeah. Well, that, and it's more along the lines of, like, you know, if you're immunocompromised, like you have some kind of immune disorder to where you can't take vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that majority of Americans get vaccinated at birth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is enough to make sure that that small percentage of American people who are immunocompromised, who cannot get these vaccines, are protected.
I'm lost.
I honestly don't want to.
I don't know where home is right now. I understand it. I get it. I'm so lost. I don't know where home is. I'm scared. Mama, protect me.
But, you know, with a couple of those ideas, I think that, you know, with the proper testing, get the vaccine. It's not gonna fucking kill you, unless you're immunocompromised, in which case that's gonna suck.
Well, I mean, even then, when it comes to vaccinations, there are different dosages that you can give people. You're required to take a full dose of the vaccine in order for the vaccine to be fully effective, but you don't have to take that vaccine all at once. You can set up appointments throughout the week or throughout the month for certain vaccines and get different dosages of it so that you have the full version of the vaccine in your system. So even being immunocompromised is not an excuse for you to be fearful of this needle or patch or whatever the form of vaccine is. So, you know, if you value life, it's the best advice I got. My thought will forever be out in the open because you're waiting for the end of the It's coming. Sorry, it's not coming.
Bro, you're cutting out too.
Am I?
You were cutting out on my end.
I shouldn't be cutting out. Shakiva, what did you start downloading? Where the fuck? Where's home? Bro, I don't know where I am. I went down in the cave, I took a left, and now I'm lost.
It sounds like the beginning of every goddamn Wes Craven movie.
Oh, okay, I think this is it.
Rest in peace, Husker.
Does it really though?
May you terrify the heavens.
Sound like the beginning of a Wes Craven movie?
I love Wes Craven.
If it does, blessed be to me. Oh, don't. I'm about to just stand in one spot and don't do shit for a little while and just talk and collect my thoughts. Shit is scary.
Because the last thing I heard you clearly say was, so yeah, if you value life.
I said if you value life, don't be a bitch. That was the finished thought.
Fair enough. There goes the glitch again. You broke the Matrix, Krim.
I'm sorry. I guess YouTube just isn't ready for that level of honesty. I apologize.
I guess not.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think fucking YouTube's ready for much of anything.
That's fair. That's fully fair. Stop. It does sound like I'm cutting out. I'm gonna go ahead and fix my mic and I'll be right back. You guys continue the conversation real quick.
Okay.
What conversation? I think we're pretty much done.
Well, I mean, you know, we could just keep going, considering this is kind of a, not necessarily a divisive topic, but I'd say more of a nuanced one, because there are people who are going to be like Krim and be like, hey, if you value life, don't be a bitch and get the vaccine. There's going to be people like me who are going to be like,
yeah, that's true.
You know, get the vaccine if you want. If you don't, oh, well, that's your fucking choice. It's not my fucking life to live.
Exactly, it's everyone's own choice. If you don't want to get the vaccine for certain reasons, but I would hope they're not for those, you know, stupidity reasons.
Yeah. You know.
Now, if you're allergic or if your body does not take to certain vaccines, that is one thing. But if you don't want to take it because, you know, oh, it's going to give me autism or it's going to do something, I said, then don't do that.
Is that any better?
Don't do that.
Yeah, it sounds better. Now let's see how long it lasts.
Yeah, I'm just going to jump on mouse and keyboard and play the game instead of moving my controller about.
So, but...
I didn't mean for it to come off as pretentious as it did. You do have a choice.
That did come off pretty fucking pretentious, but it was pretty awesome too. I'm not gonna lie.
You do have a choice. It's not that you don't. It's just like if you value your own life more than you value the fear of moving forward with this thing, you know, it's worth a shot, definitely. The worst thing that can happen to you is you get sick.
True.
That's literally it. It's the worst thing that can happen.
Nobody can sit there and deny that. It's just so weird to have to sit there and think about that people don't want to get a vaccine because fucking they're completely idiotic and believe dumb shit.
They could be completely idiotic and believe dumb shit.
Well, the thing is, oh, go on, Heavy.
I was gonna say that's just the mind blowing. That's what, you know, blows my mind is people are that fucking stupid. It really shouldn't, considering my line of work. But it still blows my mind that people are that fucking stupid.
To an extent, anyway.
I don't know. I mean, come on. People are honestly trying to link autism to fucking vaccines. It doesn't get much more fucking stupid than that.
It's pretty fucking dumb. Sorry.
I don't know why I keep giving people the benefit of the doubt.
I don't know why either. You need to stop that. Stop that shit today.
I know.
Stop telling us how to live our life.
You need to stop that shit today too, sir. I am Papa Krim. You will listen. Damn, let me stop.
I live my life however I want. If I want to marry a fucking sex doll, I'm gonna marry a sex doll.
Go ahead. Make sure she got good insurance. That's all I'm saying.
Is this week 4 on
I ain't
6
telling you how to live your life. I'm just giving you some decent advice. If she break down, you better have that 1-800
You're trying to tell
number.
me how to live my life.
Oh, look at you. I killed your llamas, and you were nowhere to be seen. So now I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Why would you do that?
Feels good.
Oh, fair enough.
It's nice coming off a fresh murder.
Well, I suddenly hear knocking on Krim's door. FBI, open up!
Swear to God, I didn't know that body was in the dumpster and behind the pizzeria on 125th. It was
It's
5
very
inches
detailed.
away. Just every.
That is some very detailed information there, sir.
that you don't know.
I certainly didn't know that it was parked 5 inches away from the wall. Had an odd angle. I would say about 76 degrees.
Jeez.
Oh, man, I would get arrested so fucking fast.
You really would.
110% fast. That's the fun of it, though. Can I make an iron sword? Yes, I can.
Just... I don't know. I really don't know a good way to approach any of this.
I don't think there is a good way to approach it other than a direct way of approaching it.
I think how you said it was best. If you do want to get it, you do. If you don't, that is also your personal choice. But like you said, don't let it be for idiotic reasons. Like you think that it causes autism or it's gonna make you more sick than the disease already is. That's not how that works. I would tell people just go to the doctor, get information before you're so quick to judge on something you really don't know about, and stop getting your information from Facebook.
So you're saying educate yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, that's really all it comes down to.
Educate yourself.
If you're not going to take the time, like we were talking about last time with the election, if you're not going to do your due diligence to learn people's policies and learn what you're, against or for, then you're doing a disservice to yourself and everybody else.
All the factorials. Listen to these smart people. Well, I almost got buried in gravel and didn't realize how close I came to dying. I hate this world.
Well, I'm pretty sure this world hates you too.
I'm 100% sure this world hates me. No, don't place that.
And I think that's a good way to just look at everything in general. Do your fucking due diligence.
But I don't want to, Heavy. The media said... The media said... Facebook said...
If you're gonna listen to the fucking media...
Rant.
Go ahead and pour some fucking bleach on your fucking crotch because you do not need to fucking reproduce.
But you told me I had a choice. And if I want to have a baby, choice. I can have a baby.
You can have a baby, but when that baby turns out to be the most inbred, white trash, fucking Florida-looking motherfucking piece of shit out there, blame yourself.
What you trying to say? I can't have a fake accident and a retarded baby, sir? Is there something wrong with you?
There's plenty wrong with me.
Shut up,
you don't
America.
have the time.
Shut up, America. Oh my God.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you shouldn't.
Won't sit there and tell me how to live my goddamn life.
I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm just not recommending it.
Shut up, the earth is flat, you're wrong. I'm sorry. I would have too much fun in this conversation.
Don't believe the lies, the Death Star is flat.
Death Star is flat. How the hell did Luke manage to navigate a single crevice on a round ship? Ain't something right with that, ain't it?
Part of me's kind of offended that you're bringing rednecks into this, but it's mostly MLM suburban moms who are flat earthers.
Bruh. I said a bad accent. I'm purposely throwing a bad accent out there. The fact that you connected it to a redneck makes me unhappy.
Just saying, I know my own.
Yo, playing devil's advocate is pretty fun.
Kind of sounding like a redneck.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know my own. I don't like this.
I'm sorry, sir.
I mean, the most rednecks believe is that God created the 30-30 to hunt the dinosaurs and the homosexuals, and we know that that's wrong.
Goddamn homosexuals.
However, if you really want to fuck with a redneck real good, call him a homo sapien and watch what happens.
Fucking homo sapien. How dare you be a human being?
You fucking homo sapien. I ain't no goddamn dick sucker. Say, hold on, bro. You just totally missed the fucking point of this one. I'ma find them damn homos. It's like, whoa, come
With people who are homophobic all the time. It's like you fucking homo sapien, and they would get so offended. Like Heavy said, do your due diligence and know what these words mean, please.
Exactly. If you don't know what these words mean,
it means you're stupid.
God damn, you just outright mean with it.
that's all right. Somebody's got to be mean with it. I mean, I'm pretty sure if I put this on a fucking meme on Facebook from an anti-vax mom group with a minion background, people would understand.
Oh my god, man. You gotta bring the minions into this? A banana. Bro, they're the worst. They are the worst.
Really?
The people who post the minion memes, yes, they are the fucking worst.
That's the worst type of parent. You fight for your child for everything, but don't even know what everything is.
Yep.
You're like the cat from fucking Adventure Time that has approximate knowledge of everything. That's great. That's great. Just be glad knowing. I would be glad knowing that you're probably wrong.
Well, we would hope that we're probably wrong.
I spent all this time clearing this out, and
But
I was in
you
the wrong
never know
place.
with the way things are nowadays.
You kind of know. Is that everyone's final thoughts on the COVID vaccine? I know we've dished out probably like a lot of warnings and a lot of pro-choice jargon that somebody's going to hate us for somewhere.
Well, if they're gonna hate us for, people for being ultimately pro-choice on everything, then get the fuck out of here. We don't want your kind.
I'm refraining from making a really bad redneck accent again, and I don't know why.
We don't cotton very well to your type in these parts.
I mean like a really bad one. Like you're a mix between British and redneck.
So, basically London?
Oh wow, okay.
Okay,
Thank you all for watching. It's been good. I think it's time we call it.
Okay.
No. There was the topic of Cyberpunk 77 that we still have to go through, which oddly enough has a lot of people from London on their team. But we're not going to use that to segue into Cyberpunk, are we?
Of course we are. Fuck
Okay.
London and their fucking British redneck voices, and welcome Cyberpunk. There you go, segue.
Some good watermelon. Just gonna put that on an ASMR loop for a little bit.
Shut up, Heavy.
So I can't. This has been SomeSaltyGamers Podcast. Cyberpunk 2077 is a decent game. We love you all. Please be safe. This has been Crimson Waters. We'll have it since 1911. And Mono Shiro 24. Do take care and have a great day.
Quick shout out, happy birthday to the Pops. It's birthday Sunday.
Happy birthday, Pops.
Happy birthday, Pops.
Good night.